Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers, the studio series, The Last Night, World War II Hot Rod, and I don't like this thing. I'll just come out of it immediately just say, I don't like this thing. I think this thing is bad. He's also having like this attached to him, because otherwise he won't stand, because he has no heels. This thing was made just terribly anyway, so let's look at this figure in general. This is also a retool of the World War II Bumblebee figure. He's got a new chest and head. He has a nice looking head sculpt, if I'm being honest here, very accurate to what he looked like in Transformers The Last Night, even though we didn't really get to see the World War II sequence, and I don't like it. He's got like, what is this supposed to be, like a white splooge, like a... It looks like a bird took a crap on him. He's got D2 on his leg here. And he also has a red knife thingy, I don't know, on his other leg. He's got nice silver here in the arms and some nice orange here. Like, painting wise, it is not a bad figure. It is a lot better than that Bumblebee figure. But I still don't like this thing. So yeah, overall, this figure does not look bad, but I don't like it. Let me just untab this thing. Okay, if you don't want to, that's fine too, I guess. Leave. Alright, now then, let's see here. Yep, that's the problem. Alright, and now I have to hold him. Because we can look at the back, and yeah, he's basically got the whole vehicle mode right here. I mean, what does he turn into? Oh, I wonder what he turns into. That's basically what he turns into, because this, sadly enough, is a shell former. But it's not that bad looking of a figure, compared to the Bumblebee anyway. And this is not tabbed in, and doesn't really want to tab in, so... we'll just leave it. Anyway, now then, articulation-wise, his head can... oh, he can do the splits. His head can rotate all the way around. He can look up and down. You got some wiggle movement. His arms can go like that far forward and like no back, because this piece here is blocking it. We got some in and out about that far. He's got a swivel here. A bend at the elbow. Oh, a bend at the elbow. Okay, everything is kind of tight here, but the bed that goes about that far. And his hand can go in for transformation, and he does not have a swivel at the hand. His waist can rotate slightly about that far, so that's fun. His legs can go forward. They can go backwards about that far. We got some in and out movement. It's very loose. I don't like this. This thing is so loose. I'm barely putting any pressure on it. But yeah, he's got some swivel action as well. Some bend at the knee. And his feet are useless. Because look at these feet. Like, this piece here does not touch the ground. So he has actually, like... let's see here. Yeah, okay, do that then. He has no heels. Like, this actually does not touch the ground. So he keeps falling over, so he needs medical support to stand. Anyway, now then, for some size comparison, I'll hold you while I do some size comparisons. So, here we have him, I don't have a lot by the way, but here we have him next to the far superior studio series, The Last Night Hot Rod. And this is a great figure, and I would recommend anyone to pick this up. This thing is terrible, and I wouldn't recommend anyone to pick this up anyway. Now, speaking of how can something get even worse, here's Bumblebee. My goodness, this thing is even worse. Like the ugly green, like why did they do that? And they both like to fall over. So, that's all I got for size comparison. Oh, crap, the weapon. Forgot. Here we got the weapon. It is actually a really good weapon. I think I might give this to my other Hot Rod to hold. It is a nice looking weapon. The nice like bullets here. I like this weapon a lot. Now he can hold it in his hand like so. The peg is also really small compared to how normal guns work. But he can hold it in his hand like so and start shooting people. Now then, let's move on into the So, my camera ran out of battery, which means that the ending of the last segment got cut off. Anyway, Transformation time! So what you want to start off with doing is you want to take this piece here behind his leg, fold it up, take the wheel, fold it all the way out, take his foot, fold it down like so, and then take this piece here and fold it down. Do the same thing on the other side. The transformation for this thing is actually very easy. It doesn't really require a whole lot. However, I do like the flipping of this thing because it goes like this, but then you have to rotate it and fold it down. So I don't know. Look, this thing ain't that good. Okay, and then you tab it all together. But this thing isn't that good. Let me have the small victories that I can have, okay? And now we're basically done. Anyway, next up what you want to do, you want to lift this thing up. Let me just move the camera a bit up. That was a bit too far. Take this piece here, these wheel pieces, and rotate them out. And then rotate them so that they're straight, like so. I realized that I made a mistake when I did Bumblebee because of the fact that I forgot to do that. Anyway, next up what you want to do is you want to rotate this around. Now I always forget the way that this is supposed to rotate around. So, let's see here. Make sure that these arm tabs, I always forget that they exist because they don't really want to tab in for me. But make sure that these arm tabs, those tabs, do not get in the way of anything. And then you can rotate this around like so. Now there's supposed to be an auto-morphing gimmick here, but it did not work. So basically you need to just push the head down. If it doesn't work, push the head down. Simple as that. Anyway, make sure that the arms are kind of in the same vein as the back wheels are the same as the front in that sense. There we go. Now then with the arms, what you want to do is you want to rotate them around, and then fold in the hand, because I forgot to do that. So fold in the hands, and then make sure that the hands are on the outside. So rotate them so that the orange part is on the inside. Now then, in here, on the arm here, there's a little bit of a groove that there's a tab here on the leg. Don't know if you can see that. I think you can see that. The tab in on the leg is supposed to go in there. So you basically want to take them, fold them in, rotate them so that the tab can reach the thing. And then just find the tab. Also, rotate this in like so. I sometimes just leave these hands, well, sometimes I've only transformed this thing once and that's when I did it, but I just did not tab the arms in. Anyway, next up, we are almost there. We can go down here. So what you want to do is you want to open up these top, oh, a little bit too low. I thought it wasn't low. I thought I had to go that low. Open up these pieces. Okay, then don't. There you go. It's really a little bit more difficult. Anyway, open up these pieces here and fold them down and around the arms if you can. Fold it down. Oh, lift this piece up here. Fold this down. Make sure to tab it in if it wants to happen. There we go. There, now it's down. Then what you want to do is you want to take this piece here in the back, fold it out and rotate it down. Fold these pieces, these back wheels out a bit. Rotate this. Oh, why am I always too low? Fold this down. Then there are tabs on each side here. They go into slots on each side of the wheel. So you just want to take it and just line the tabs up and tab it in on either side. Then for finishing touches, what you want to do is you want to take this top piece, rotate it around like so, and then you can come in, take the gun, so for vehicle storage, but you can take the gun in here and just slide it. There's a little bit of a groove here on the gun that's gonna go, that this is gonna go into, so you want to take it and just slide it in. And then close this back up, and here we have Hot Rod in his very inaccurate vehicular form. So here we have Hot Rod in his Hummer Light Renaissance car vehicle mode, and you know, it's not that bad of a looking vehicle mode, but it's inaccurate. Just like Bumblebee, it's inaccurate. Because he's apparently supposed to go and turn into, let me just get the laptop closer so I can actually read what it says here. The Steyr Daimler Push 2000 truck. That's what he's supposed to. They're supposed to turn into, and he said he turns into this. Which, yeah, well, I mean, I guess this could be a World War II vehicle. I don't know if the gun's accurate, but yeah. But like I said, it is a nicer looking vehicle mode than Bumblebee is, because Bumblebee is woefully ugly. My goodness. But the nice black paint mixed in with the gray, I like it. So yeah, let's go into some more details here. We got some silver here for the bags or the suitcases, or I don't know what those are supposed to be. We got some nice black here, some silver here for the headlights. We got feet hanging out the front. This is not a bad looking vehicle mode, to be honest. And we got the gun obviously coming out. We got this thing over here. But this is not a bad looking vehicle mode. I just don't like that it's inaccurate. Kind of goes against the whole Studio Series thing. But I will say I like this one more than the Bumblebee one. So there you go. And the only articulation you get in the vehicle mode is this. And this. That's it. It doesn't close all the way for me when I have the gun in. I guess maybe something's blocking it. Or maybe I did the arms a bit wrong. So that's... I don't know. It never really closes. Even the one on Bumblebee here. When I have the gun inside of it, it just doesn't want to close. It's very annoying. So, now speaking of which, let's go for size comparison. Here we have World War II Bumblebee. The brothers in arms are finally together. And look at this. It is so ugly. Hot Rod looks so much better than this thing. Like, I think that this vehicle is cool. But like I've had like for like a year or two I've had this thing, and it was like, oh, you're so bad, you're so ugly. And now that I have this thing, I'm like, you know, I like it more. But he still can't stand, and the vehicle mode's inaccurate, so I still don't necessarily like it in that sense. I'm not as angry as I thought I was going to be, but I am still very mad. But yeah, but they look nice together. Now then, for the next size comparison, and the last one, because I don't have any others. Here he is next to his Earth, or, well, Earth, this is also his Earth mode. This is his modern day mode. His Centurion, or something like that. And yeah, so this is what he looked like during World War II, which that sequence doesn't make any sense. And to be honest, the only real thing that I actually don't like about the Transformers The Last Night. But I love Hot Rod's vehicle mode in Transformers The Last Night. So yeah, but they look good together overall. And I guess that's it. Outside of that, I got nothing. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could also just take this and store the gun up here. No, you can't. Can you? Not really. The peg's too small, so it doesn't want to go in there. Oh my god, the peg's too small, so it doesn't really go in there. Also, this rotates. Oh my god, I never knew that this thing up here can rotate. So you learn something new every day. Anyway, so let's move into the reverse transformation. So, for reverse transformation, what you want to start off with is you want to start by taking this, rotate this around. I don't know if you need to do that, but I'll do it. And then push it back down to kind of get it out the way. Then you want to take the back wheels here, split them out, well, fold them out, and then rotate this up all the way so you can get that out the way too. Then what you want to do is you want to come here to the side and just get these undone. And untap the front here, as you can see. And rotate this up as well. The arms can stay down here. They don't need to come up with us. And then, I don't know what the orientation is of the back. I mean, I think you can do this. Or if you want to, you can do this. I don't think it really matters. So yeah, that is something. Anyway, then what you want to do is you want to, if in case they haven't untabbed on their own already, you want to untap the arms and just fold them out. Like so. Then what you want to do is you want to come here to the front, fold this back, rotate the camera up, if you are using a camera, and then push on this to get the head out. Now sometimes the head can get stuck, so you might want to just wiggle it a bit in order to kind of get it out. Don't push too hard or you might just break something. So if the head gets stuck, like so, you want to move the head forward and then push it all the way out. That way it will work. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate the arms around, making sure that the tab does not get... There you go. That nothing kind of gets stuck there. Then there's a tab here on the arm that's supposed to go into a slot here in there, but for me it never really wants to stay together. It tabs in, but it doesn't like stay together. Now then, next up what you want to do is you want to, this is gonna be a bit of a difficult part, but what you want to do is you want to take this and just fold it in like so, and then take it and just keep rotating it so that you can get it behind the backpack. It's not that difficult, but it's annoying though. Rotate the arms down, fold out the hand, rotate the arms around, fold out the hand, and rotate the arms around. And now we can move on to the section that I actually like and the part that I actually hate. So split the legs first of all, then you want to undo this, so fold this to the back, take the wheel, rotate it, push it in, take the feet, rotate it out, and then you want to make sure that the wheel goes through here. So this wheel needs to go through here, so you just rotate it sideways and just fold it. I like that transformation conversion. I do like that a lot. It's the best thing about this figure outside the paint job. So do the same thing on the other side, like so, and then fold the backpack flat against his back. And there we have World War II Hot Rod back in his robot mode. So, final thoughts time. Well, like I said, I think the paint job on this figure is actually really nice. I love it a lot more than the Bumblebee one. But this figure, it's not worth a pickup. I will say that this is not worth it. If you want a Hot Rod, find this one. The the modern day, I guess, Hot Rod. Find the other Hot Rod. This is such a good figure, and this is not. I don't like this thing. It just keeps falling over because it has no heels. The vehicle mode is inaccurate. The robot mode has got a giant backpack for the vehicle mode. The best thing about the transformation are the legs, and the worst thing about the robot mode are the legs. That has been my review of Transformers Studio Series 50 Deluxe Class World War II Hot Rod. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!